Welcome to the 5 Pillars of Massive Scale. This is for business owners who employ a team and you're looking to scale without burning out. I want you to pay attention and notice whenever I cover these 5 pillars, what stands out to you where you need clarity, where you need more direction, where you can go faster in, where you can unlock speed. What pillar do you need to work on and improve and change so that way you can actually live the life you want to live, achieve the results you want to achieve, and just do the best that you can do and achieve excellence in your life for whatever that may be. This is going to be a video training for business owners specifically who employ a team. This is going to be for you because you're going to need to scale your business and employ teams and train them properly so that way you can eventually let go. We're going to go over it, okay? And by the end of this video, my goal is for you to just identify which pillar do you need to work on so that way you can unlock clarity, unlock direction, and get the results you want to get at a faster rate without burning out, without sacrificing lifestyle, and without just having all that stress and pressure of everyday life and everyday work and everyday business, okay? So this is going to be very quick because I actually have to go to a dinner in 15 minutes. So in 15 minutes, I'm going to do my best to deliver this. And by the end of this video, if you found value in this, I encourage you and invite you to schedule a strategy session with us so that way we can help you implement the 5 pillars of massive scale into your business and into your life to help you improve whatever that is for you, to help you scale up your business without burning out, all right? So let's get started. We're going to start with the first pillar I call foundation, okay? There's 5 different pillars: foundation, system, automation, scale, and exit. Depending on your current situation in your business, you're going to be implementing one of these 5 pillars at all times. The goal is to implement every single one at all times so that way you can eventually be at the 5th pillar, exit, where you're just overseeing the overseers. You're overseeing the people who are actually operating the business. And you're just like, you know what? I think that should be changed. And then this should be changed. Oh, you're doing really great here. You're good to go. And doing it in a way where you have empathy and you actually care about your business and your people. That's the most important thing. I truly believe that everything rises and falls on leadership. And you as the business owner, you as the one that is the founder, the operator, the one that owns this idea, your business, it's up to you on how you lead the charge and how your culture is set based on your foundation, your philosophies, and your principles that you lead your life by and that you convey and exude for your team, your organization. And that's the thing too. Like, that's the magic thing that we have right here with the 5 pillars of massive scale. It's based on your leadership, your style, your communication, and just you as a being inside, internally, being able to align what you feel inside with your people, your team, your employees, the people that you're serving them and they're serving you at the same time, to make your business a reality, to make your business a success, whatever that looks like for you. So all these things right here, these 5 pillars of massive scale, it's for your people and it's for you. But it starts with you because you are the top, you are the leader. Everything rises and falls in leadership. So it will always fall on you, whether it's good or bad, okay? So with that being said, the foundation, system, automation, scale, and exit parts, we're going to talk about the exit later at the very end. But the foundation, this is where everything starts. And if I were to ask you, because you employ people right now, when you first employed them, when you first got connected with those people, the people that you employ, what was your system for onboarding them? What was the expectations that you set? Every single time I hire someone new, this is literally what I say to them inside the interview. I tell them before I get them hired, I tell them this: your job title, I know that you're applying for XYZ position, but your job title, and what I really want you to understand is that it's called adaptability. Your job is to be adaptable. So even though your title says this, there may be times when you need to fit this role because that's part of your overarching umbrella, okay? That one sentence right there delivers a foundational anchor in that employee's mind to allow them to actually have a growth mindset instead of a fixed mindset. And if you haven't read like Mindset, the book Mindset by Carol Dweck, right? She talked about this. There's 2 types of people in the world. The first person is the one that has the fixed mindset, where they have certain beliefs that don't allow them to believe in anything else, versus the person who has a growth mindset, the one that says, you know what, I'm open to change, I'm open to learning, I have my guards down so that way I can receive new knowledge, new information, cut my learning curve. The growth mindset, that's what every business owner that I've spoken to and helped consult and coach, they haven't set that properly. And that's the first thing when you're hiring a new employee. When you're hiring a new employee, you gotta get that foundation right. Otherwise, a year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, that foundation was set. They're anchored in the foundation that you first introduced them to. If you did not use the sentence of, I want you to be adaptable no matter what happens, their mindset based on where they're at in their life may be a fixed mindset or growth mindset. Guess what? Let's just implement that one sentence. Moving forward, I know that you applied for this position, but I want you to understand that your position is called adaptable. And I want you to continue to develop and grow on this journey with us with adaptability. That will allow them room for flexibility and growth and improvement, okay? This is going to save you so much time and energy and effort and stress because of that one little thing that you implement. Now you have an employee that's invested in you and you're invested in them because you conveyed that to them. There is long-term sustainability just because of that one sentence. So that's one thing for foundation, and that's just for the employees. But what about your business? What foundation have you set for your business? There's so many things that we can talk about in just foundation alone. If you have a website, what hosting platform is your website? I want to control something because I'm a business owner and I want sustainability and longevity for my business. I want it to control something that I own, and that if something were to change, it wouldn't affect my business. For you, again, these are the questions that you want to ask yourself. What is your business foundation? What was it built on? There's so many more things we can go through, okay? With foundation alone, there's a lot. Employees, team management, operations, your online stuff, the social media platforms you're using. There's a lot of things, okay? So with foundation, okay? With foundation, think about your business. Think about your employees. Think about your team. Think about your vision. Think about your philosophy. All of that is set in foundation. So what is your foundation? Is it built on rocks and not sand? Can you improve your foundation? Do you need to change up the foundation? What do you need to do to address the challenge of foundation? That's the first thing. The second one, the second pillar of the 5 pillars of massive scale is system. System stands for save yourself some time, energy, and money. And I've found that to be very, very true. When I didn't have a system that I was implementing, that I was refining, that I was being able to make it duplicatable, which is the magic, everything in my life became chaotic and it didn't go away. It kept on becoming more and more stressful. Instead of me living my life, my best life, I was literally just down in the dumps, drinking my problems away, like literally. And guess what happened? It was not until I realized that I had to slow down to speed up. I had to set up the proper foundation in order for me to implement the proper systems, so that way I unlocked 2 of the pillars to scaling without burning out. And by doing that, by creating systems that worked, guess what happened? Evergreen efforts were multiplied. All of my efforts became multiplied and duplicatable because I can just create the system one time and then teach it to someone else. And that's one of the frameworks that I like to teach a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners. How can you push your business far away from you as possible so that way more business can come back to you? Once you get that, it's game over. Because now you don't have to worry about when's the next deal going to come in, or where's the next sale going to come through, or where is the next customer going to come from, or how can I get more time when I'm already like maxed out. It's by systems, okay? It's by creating systems and implementing them into your business, and not only that, but teaching the system to your employees, to your team. So that way one day you can exit if you want to. Same thing in your system, right? In your business, what systems do you have set up already, or what systems that you need to create to improve your overall business, so that way you can scale without burning out. That way you can get more time and get more done in less time and have more time for lifestyle. That's the question right there with systems. What can you implement today that will change something tomorrow? What can you implement today for the system, or what you need to take out? What can you eliminate? Right? There's so many ways we can talk about with system, okay? Automation, the third pillar. Automation, plain and simple. What can you do one time, and what tool or process can you implement that automates that one-time thing, that one task that you have to do? Whatever in your business is repeatable, like you have to do on a daily basis. I call it the DMO, daily method of operation. Whatever you're doing daily, it's an essential thing. You have to continue to do no matter what. If you don't do it, someone else better do it. If someone else doesn't do it, then you better do it, right? What can you do to automate those processes? There are so many softwares, tools, process systems that you can implement with technology, and also frameworks to teach your team to automate the processes that need to be done on a daily basis. You got to figure that out if you haven't already. It's going to make your life a lot easier. And now with the introduction of AI, right? Artificial intelligence, there's so many things that we can now automate or just make, less, like we don't have to put so much effort into because of automation. I encourage you to become adaptable. Become an adapting machine, and not only a learning machine, but an adapting machine. Become someone that can embrace automation, that can embrace change, because change is the only thing that really does change in the world, right? So guess what? This right here, with the AI tools, with softwares out there that are developed before AI, whatever it is that needs to be applied to your business, implement that pillar right away. So that way you can scale up without burning out. Number 4, the 4 pillar of massive scale, right? Scale, right? It's being able to get more results for you and your clients or customers. Get more results for you and your team. Have mental clarity, but still get things done based on the efforts that you've already provided in these 3 pillars right here. If these 3 pillars don't exist, it's very difficult to achieve scale and sustain it, simply because these 3 things right here are broken. We need to figure out, how can you scale effortlessly without worrying about burnout, without worrying about problems that are going to arise in your business? Because there's going to be so many out there, but you can mitigate some just by implementing systems alone and building the right foundation. So scale, this is really, in my opinion, and from my experience, it's really just 2 things, right? It's 3 things: increase revenue, decrease costs, and then expand overall market share, meaning no competition for you. That right there is scale in a nutshell. How can you do that? Well, again, it goes back to these 3 things, and then there's so many more details in scale, but one thing I want to give you right now is, well, how can you scale without spending more money? Well, it's called organic social media marketing. There's many different strategies that you can use with all these free social media platforms online. Again, also, it's about your referral network as well, right? The people that you're connected with, the people that trust you, admire you, respect you, want to do business with you, want to support your mission, whatever that may be. That's also part of scale too. And then you can systemize that as well and automate it. Again, there's many different ways. It just depends on your business model. It depends on what you want to do. It depends on what you like to do. It depends on what you want to implement, right? So there's many different ways we can do scale. It's infinite possibilities. How do you want to scale up your business? On top of that, when it comes to these 4 things, I just want to touch up on the fact that in the beginning of these processes, there's a limiting belief that people think that you have to put so much effort and time into being able to implement these 5 pillars of massive scale, being able to scale up your business, not necessarily like burn out while you're doing that process, but you're able to actually get these results. You're able to scale up without burning out in a short amount of time, simply because of the knowledge that you're going to gain, simply because I can cut the learning curve for you, simply because we already have proven frameworks and foundations and systems and operations and automations already implemented that's duplicated in different industries in the businesses that I have and the businesses that I've worked with, that you can just copy and paste to your business. So it can be very quick. It just depends on your situation, right? And that's why I encourage you to book a strategy call at the end of this video. Last thing, exit. When it comes to exiting, I like to say you can either exit your business or you can expand on your business. And again, the framework is this: how can you push your business as far away from you as possible to attract more business in? Because guess what? For me personally, the reason why I called my business, the media business, Resurreccion Media, the reason why I called it that is because I'm intentionally building this business so that way I can will this to my kids. And I want them to continue this legacy for this business so that way there's income generated for generations to come beyond me. I have a very specific intention that I want for Resurreccion Media specifically, because it's my last name. I want to make sure that, for me, my parents, like they did their best to provide a life for us, to be able to thrive in life. And I'm taking the opportunity that they gave to me to be able to pass it down to my children and the generations to come after. So I always include, how can I have longevity, sustainability? How can I make sure and ensure that beyond me, when I exit this business, exit this life, this Resurreccion Media company is still thriving and surviving and just crushing it with longevity and sustainability, because I implemented every 5 pillar into Resurreccion Media. And now when my children take over, they don't have to worry about anything because they're already at this stage. They're already in the exit stage. And if they wanted to learn the business, wanted to get through it, foundation's already set, the system's already set, the automations are already set, the scalability is already there, right? It's already a successful business. If they want to have fun with business, dabble, learn about business, guess what? It's there. The opportunity is there. That's what I want to convey to you. If you have the same similar mindset as me, where you want a business that you can will to your kids, to your children, or you want a business that allows you to live life on your own terms, you don't have to worry about sacrificing lifestyle. You can spend time with your loved ones, spend time with your family, spend time traveling the world, doing whatever it is you want to do, amplifying a positive message through, maybe you have a nonprofit like me, same exact thing, right? This right here, this pillar allows you to do that. But in order to get to the exit stage, again, there's 4 other ones that need to be prioritized and aligned properly so that way you can achieve exit or achieve expansion, right? Expansion is part of the scalability factor where your brand is so strong that you capture so much market share out there, you don't have to worry about your position in the marketplace because you're not competing. You're dominating the market now. If people think about your industry, whatever your business is, guess what? They're like, oh, I need marketing agency services. Yeah, that's you. Like, I need to go to you, right? Or you're a course creator. Guess what? Whatever course that is. Oh, yeah, I need to go to you. Or I recommend you to my friends and family, whoever it is, right? Same thing with high ticket coaching. If you're a high ticket coach for whatever offer that is, that's high ticket. How do you become the only go-to person to dominate the market? 5 pillars of mass scale. Capturing that market share right here. The overarching market share to expand and continuously expand on repeat without having to worry about anything else in between. So these are the 5 pillars of massive scale in a nutshell. If you got any value from this, if you understand and notice that, oh, I'm missing the foundation, system, automation, scale, or exit, or expansion, or I'm missing some social media marketing strategies, or I'm missing some tools to automate my business, or I'm missing the foundational operational systems to help me make my team better, help me get better, right? Then guess what? You got to implement these, and that's all it is. So I encourage you and invite you to book a strategy call at the end of this video. Just click the button below, and there's going to be a calendar that you'll see. You can schedule a call. Make sure to fill in the questionnaire, because if you don't fill that in, then we can't help you, all right? We want to know as much as possible about your business and your situation and your goals, so that way we can help you. And at the end of that call, it's going to be 30 minutes to an hour. The goal is just to identify, what pillar do you need to implement into your business? How can you scale your business and achieve your lifestyle dreams and goals without worrying about burnout or sacrifice, etc.? That's my cue. I literally got to go right now. So schedule a call. I look forward to speaking with you and connecting with you and helping you out. Implement the 5 pillars of massive scale into your business so that way you can scale up without burning out, all right? I hope this was valuable, and I look forward to talking to you. Take care.